4 is commemorating our 75th anniversary. And you know, you can't talk about news without talking about the weather. It's a big part of everything we do in this state.
And once Channel 4 moved from its original home in downtown Oklahoma City and built a real television studio, the weather department took off.
Channel 4 was once again breaking ground, but this time they did it by breaking the law.
The early days of television forecasting could have benefited from a magic wand. Stations didn't have their own radars back then. Forecasters relied on maps and information carefully parsed out by the federal government.
Harry Volkman, the weatherman.
Our reading just a minute ago of 69 was the coolest for the day.
Much of the on-air time was spent delivering the high temps of the day. Pretty much uneventful until it wasn't.
So his first day on the air, after he finished the show, he went home and there was an earthquake. And it was the first earthquake that Oklahoma City had had in decades.
Channel 4 meteorologist Harry Volkman's granddaughter Abby Berry and her sister Carly remembering hearing about their famous grandfather's momentous arrival on Channel 4 in 1952. But a few days after his first day on the air, according to Volkman's autobiography, things took a much more dramatic turn.
We had 2 tornado alerts this afternoon.
Volkman learned there was a tornado threat in the viewing area. In those days, the federal government didn't want broadcasters issuing the tornado warnings, fearing it could cause widespread panic.
Now, the military didn't want us to do it. The program director didn't want us to do it. Won't we get in trouble? And I didn't want to do it. I just didn't feel good about it. I said we could get arrested.
The station manager that was like, if anybody's going to get arrested, it'll be me. And you need to do this. And so he went on the air and he broadcasted the tornado warning.
And made history. Harry Volkman became the first weather forecaster in the entire country to issue a televised tornado warning, putting Channel 4 in the history books and on the wrong side of the law. Thankfully, that weather system didn't result in a tornado touchdown or federal agents arresting anyone. But a couple of years later, Volkman was in the Channel 4 weather department when the Oklahoma skies turned black once again.
May 1st, 1954, at about 6 o'clock, gets a tip that there's a tornado on the ground just setting down on the northwest side of Shawnee. He goes on the air with a tornado warning and mentions the town of Meeker. Well, the F4, which was wide, long-tracked and violent, devastates Meeker. And Meeker has advanced warning.
If it hadn't been for that tornado warning, some of us might have been hurt.
And that warning helped save lives.
My dad was telling me once, because we had been talking about the book and things, and he said, you know, I don't think your grandpa even included in the book that people would come up to him and say, we got in our storm shelter because of your warning and came up and our house was gone. And you literally saved our lives.
The rest of your house sheltered you.
It's a story that's been repeated throughout the decade. A sustained legacy with the forewarned storm team time and again sending out the critical warning, protecting families across the state.
Going to be traveling east.
The ultimate commitment to Oklahoma viewers.
Well, you know, Harry Volkman has the distinction also of being the first Channel 4 employee to appear in color on TV.
When Channel 4 received the first color cameras west of the Mississippi, the station had a contest to see which program viewers wanted to see in color, and viewers chose Harry Volkman's weather segment.